Welcome to the RSP Boiler Room. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. We're going to take a look at Zack Moss, but first we're going to revisit a run from Travis Etienne from the other night against Georgia Tech. Talked about this play earlier in a boiler room for him this weekend. It's a counter play, and you can see him. He has a two-way go with this defender at the edge with a lead fullback here, or lead tight end, however you want to look at him, fullback, H-back, tight end, working to this edge. And what I discussed in the video is that Etienne does not allow number 25 to engage his block. He rushes his decision because he crowds the defender a little too much, and then he could even have remedied this by shortening his steps and setting up this defender either a little bit more to the outside and cutting back in, or working inside and cutting out. But he has to work slow enough, just slow enough, for 25 to reach and actually make contact with the defender. And he doesn't do this. He decides right here to turn outside. The defender isn't blocked, no contact made. He's able to work outside and make the tackle. And I talk about how a little bit more patience from Etienne on runs that go off tackle around the edge could be something that he's going to have to work on for the NFL, whether it's outside zone, counter, sweeps, plays of this nature. Now let's go look at Zack Moss. When you take a look at Zack Moss, this is going to be a run where he does a perfect job of setting this up. He's going to work to the right side, and you can see he spots, first of all, penetration to the inside here, and then also the cornerback penetrating inside his receiver at the edge. He sees this beyond the level, which is what you're supposed to do. So what does he do? He dips inside before dipping back out. Watch him dip inside. Right there. See that dip inside? That dip inside is to press just enough so that this defender that he's looking at this level here and likely beyond, both of them take the inside track. And when they take the inside track, that allows the defense to seal here, or the offensive line to seal here, and the receiver to seal here. And Moss is able to work around it. And we know that Moss is nowhere near as fast as Travis Etienne, but he understands how to set things up. Just this little dip on approach. Dip to the outside hip here. Doesn't immediately go for the outside flat where this defensive back here is going to have the advantage. He dips it in just enough, and that sets up the contact. See how it sets up the contact with the wide receiver? He's able now to make this block and push a little bit inside. And that's just enough to close that off. And now Moss starts his bend to the outside and then works around. So it's not all about speed and athletic ability. It is about processing information, understanding what your blocking scheme's about, and knowing how to set up your blockers. Make your blockers look good. Let your blockers make some contact with somebody. Just dipping a little inside, slowing your stride, altering your pace, altering your stride length, and then dipping back outside. Well done by Zack Moss. And one of the things that I really value from football players is mobility and flexibility in addition to strength and speed and quickness. Because actually, mobility and flexibility is a form of strength in itself. It's the ability to relax the muscles and to be able to deliver a range of movement that can allow you to maintain balance, and balance is also a form of strength. And you can see right here, that's a pretty extreme form of balance right here, where he gets cut by number 23, hit right on the knee. And watch, look at that. It's not so much that he's able to plant on one leg or balance touch, but that he's able to almost do a split, being able to kick up that outside leg so that he can use his inside arm as a counterbalance, and then just be able to continue going. And he runs through multiple tackles on this play, which is another nice sign. You like seeing a powerful back be able to do that. But here, just a nice job of being able to plant and the flexion of the ankle, and then also to be able to kick up that leg pretty far. I mean, he's about, looks like he's, maybe about 2/3 to maybe 75% of a split right there. Comes right back down, not a problem. Runs through the first wrap or second wrap here. Delivers that forearm on the third wrap before stepping out of bounds. Nearly a first down on the play. But it's this kind of flexibility. When you can see that kind of flexibility to be able to withstand indirect contact to the knee like that's a really good sign of balance. And when you can have that flexibility to counterbalance the way that he does here, that gives you an idea that this isn't just some big hulking guy. This is really a versatile, well-rounded athlete. And that's what you're looking for when it comes to the pro game, is that you want to find guys who really do have that versatility as an athlete. Balance, strength, quickness, flexibility, mobility. It's pretty much all there for Zack Moss out of Utah. Thanks again for watching. For more RSP Boiler Room videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com.